Hey guys, today I just want to share with you my FIFO story, and I hope some of it you might relate to, or some of it might bring back parts of your story and where you're at or where you're headed to. But most of all, I hope it just kind of makes you a little bit more aware of where you're at in your FIFO journey. Mine started about 6 years ago, back on a mine site. My reason obviously for going away is probably similar to a lot of people's, is wanted to get out of debt, get in front, start up another business. I felt I was a pretty driven kind of person, very positive outlook in life. Nothing ever seemed too hard, and if it did, I believe hard work paid off. So I was up for the challenge, kind of had it all. I was still loving playing hockey. I had all my mates at home, good support by my family. Took off on the adventure what I thought would last a year or two, but I suppose a lot of us think that we're just going to go for a year, and a year goes past and I'll just do another one, and here I am today, still 6 years in, and probably still haven't closed the door on FIFO. But I guess along the way I learned a lot of lessons, a lot of life lessons and valuable lessons to me, and I guess that's just part of what I want to share. When I started out, it was all good and I was loving it. I was a PT on the site, so something I'm passionate about, helping other people and getting to talk to people in a great environment. But what I learned quickly was there's a lot of the morale on site can pretty much, the energy around can really bring you down sometimes if you're not upbeat, or you can't bring yourself out of a hole. Or I just found a lot of people, even supervisors and people higher up, they're pretty much just there for production. It's just pumping you out as much as they can get out of you to, get a means to an end, and that's all fair enough. It's a business, but I guess it comes a time where we sell ourselves to FIFO. I think it's, I think a lot of us call it the golden handshake. We're all about the money, and then we forget about looking after ourselves, both emotionally, physically, and mentally. And I guess being a PT, I was always a fit person. Never thought that would be a problem. My mindset was strong. Didn't think that would be an issue. I guess what I'm trying to say is, even no matter how strong or fit you think you are, it's FIFO is one of those industries that before you know it, you can get a slap across the face, and it can really be teaching you a lot of lessons. And I guess some of those lessons I want to share with you is, I had the partner, amazing person, taught me a lot about life, and I guess it got to a point where I thought everything was great. I was still playing hockey, another love of my life, and I was coming home and I was making sure I was travelling a bit, still running one of my companies. And I thought everything was fine, and what I didn't realise was I was actually burying myself in terms of what I was taking on. And I'm a pretty strong kind of person, and I think a lot of people that know me know that I'm probably not the first person to ask for help, and maybe never ask for help. I tend to think I can do it all, it's fine, just keep going another day. And it's probably because of this that I learnt that I wasn't as invincible as I thought I was, and how strong your mindset is really can, it can take you from one level to another, or it can really take you from this level, all the way down. And I guess mental health, it's spoken about sometimes a lot of, it's not until we go through depression or we go through something hard that then we go, oh yeah, we're willing to share our story and tell everyone about it. But it's, it's afterwards, it's, why aren't we putting up our hand when we're going through it? What's stopping us from talking to a mate, or the whole toughen up princess culture? I mean, 10 years ago, the safety culture, you would have never seen someone with gloves or glasses, or let alone a helmet on, safety boots, but look at it now. I mean, you can't even walk outside your room without doing a take 5. So really, why can't the mental health stigma change on a site? And this is something I'm really passionate about, and something I want to change. And I guess to change it, you got to know where I've been to where I am right now. And I've been low. I've had stages in my FIFO journey where I've had all the love in the world, and then I've lost it all. And partly now I know why. It's I was chasing the money. I thought I was invincible to just go, and almost machine robotic wise. My health obviously at a point in my career, not a lot of people know, but I was hospitalised. Not really valuing this amazing body that we're all given. Obviously we've only got one, and I'm a big believer that your health is your wealth. But yet I was the first person, I can preach about it as a PT to everyone else on site, but I was the first person to let it go. And that was that was actually a really scary, kind of like a wake-up call in my life. I remember the doctor saying, oh, if you don't change your lifestyle or if you don't make an improvement, then, you know, you can pretty much sign yourself away. And, you know, yeah, it was a road, obviously, I never thought I'd ever head down, but that was probably the first time I took a look at myself and kind of thought, you know, what am I valuing here? Why am I chasing the money? I mean, yes, I just come from a hard breakup. My partner had left, and we obviously all deal with that in a different way, but I tried to just, you know, keep going, and, you know, and FIFO was still there, so I was still trying to go to site, and, you know, I'm a happy kind of person. I put on the smile, and, you know, the typical, the one that's always smiling and joking around is probably the one that's fighting a battle that you'll never know about. And I wasn't willing to open up to anyone about it, you know, just put on the strong suit and keep going. And, you know, when I saw family or friends, it was all like, yeah, it's sweet, it's all fine, it's all good. And I guess after that wake up, yeah, I started to realise that, you know, what was FIFO to me? You know, my reason in the beginning was, you know, I'm going to get to site, I'm going to get out of debt and going to set myself up. And I'd done all this. And I guess what I started to think about was, if I've done all this and I've got to my reason, why am I still here? What am I still doing? You know, why did my reason change? You know, why do I want more and more and more? And it's almost like you're surrounded in this environment where someone's offering you this, they're offering you more, you know, the golden handshake. They're just like, oh, I'll give you more, or go to this side, or just do another swing and you can, you know, you can get that boat, or just do another swing and you can go on this travel. And it's always another swing, another swing, another swing. And, you know, what are we sacrificing for another swing? I'm not saying get out of FIFO. I think FIFO is a great vehicle to get you where you want to go to in life, or set up a lifestyle that some people can only imagine about. And I guess my point is, it's not about where FIFO takes you. It's like, where do you want it to take you? Don't let it just take you. Don't be the backseat driver. Don't jump in and let it just drive you wherever. Be in control. Be the person driving the car, and use FIFO to help you get to a lifestyle that, you know, in the very beginning, it's where you wanted to be. Love your family. Talk to them all the time. Don't stop sacrificing all these things and then never sticking to your reason. There's no point. If you don't have a reason, or if that fire within doesn't drive you enough to want to do it, then take a look at yourself. What are you doing? Are you just driving yourself and burning yourself out for someone else's dream? You know, are you just doing it for the client? Are you giving the client the dream? You know, whose dream is more valuable? It's yours. You've only got one life. You've got one chance at this. You can sit here today and just go, yeah, it's fine, it's all good, she'll be right. You know, that's great, but will she? Will you? Will you be okay with it? Or will you be sitting there 6-7 years down the track from today going, what did I just do? What did I accomplish? Am I where I want to be today? Or are you going to be sitting there in 6 or 7 years' time going, I'm so glad I had that conversation with myself about where I was at and where I'm headed, and I'm actually where I want to be. I'm surrounded by things I'm so grateful for. I mean, every day we should be grateful for what we've got. You've only got that day. No one knows what tomorrow's going to bring. So today, I just want to say to you, like, you're surrounded by amazing people, probably people you don't even realise. And it was probably my last offshore gig that I met some amazing friends that will be friends for life, but they really challenged me to go, I know who you are. Like, I know the person within you. Stop hiding it. Like, what do you want? Go and get it. Stop holding back. You know, you can have anything you want. I mean, anything's possible. It's just, do you believe you deserve it, and are you willing to stay on the right path to get where you want to get to? Or are you just going to sit in the back seat and let someone else drive you where they need you to go? So, you know, look around you, be grateful for where you're at right now, and, you know, maybe reassess. Just take a picture of your life right now, and where are you? Where do you want to get to? You know, if we don't have a plan, then we plan to fail. So, you know, you can have and do anything, and it doesn't matter where you've come from or where your journey is right now. It's all about where you're heading to. So you can sit here today and keep writing the chapter you're in, or you can choose to turn the page and write a different chapter, and start your FIFO life the way that you'd planned to start it. Start it all over again, right from tomorrow. Wake up. What are your reasons? what do you want to do? And if you can't stick by them, more than happy to keep you on target. Like, that's what I'm all about. I'm passionate about helping people use the FIFO world or the FIFO industry to get to where they want to get to. And I guess what I want to leave you with is you can be, do, have whatever it is that you imagine. So get out there, make a change, because if you don't make a change, nothing will change.